I just want to say thank you for being willing to give of yourself and of your time to serve and partner with us to disciple the children to know and love God and His Word here at Waterview. So thank you very much for that. But what is a journeyman? What is the role of a journeyman? Well, here at Waterview, we use what we call a workshop rotation model curriculum. And that means that the kids move from class to class, or room to room, you might say, each week. So Sunday and Wednesday, they'll be in one room, and then the next week, they move to the next room, and so on and so forth. But how do you know which room that they're going to be in? It's pretty simple. If you are the journeyman for the blue group, look for the blue flag that's hanging above a door. If you're for the green, look for the green flag, and the red, look for the red flag. And whenever you get into your room, then you will find a tub like this one, and then you will find in the tub a binder, a little envelope that will hold bookmarks, and an attendance record. The attendance record is very straightforward. Just in the columns on the spreadsheet, you'll see the dates across the top. Just mark a check mark next to the child's name underneath the date so that we have a record of their attendance and you can visually see who is here and who is missing. Then you're going to have bookmarks. At the end of class, you'll hand this out so that they don't play with it during class, fold it up and lose it or whatever. But at the end of class, hand this out and it'll have the date of the Sunday that you should hand it out at the top. It has 7 days of reading on there because we want to encourage the children to read their Bibles. And they should be manageable portions that a child could read and follow because we want them to be successful at it. And you'll have a full envelope of each of those for the whole 6 weeks, and then it'll be replenished for the next 6 weeks to fill out the full quarter. So you'll see also along the bottom of that, there are some memory verses that are listed that you're going to be rehearsing with the children and trying to help them memorize them. Now, as I think about the memory verses, I like to use a lot of big gestures and things that will help remember those things by using the whole body, but that's how I do it. You do it how you do it. Just be yourself and use the skills that are native to you to help the children memorize those things. You might be intimidated by them, but trust me when I say the children can memorize way better than you think. Just spend some time and rehearse it with them, and I promise you, they will get it. We've done it before, and they are always successful. So have confidence both in yourself and in the children. Now, once they have memorized those, is whenever you get into this binder. You'll see this spreadsheet that's laid out, the child's name across the top, and then there are two different sets of memory verses. Along the left is grade level specific. If they're in 1st through 5th grade, you can rehearse those as you have time. But on the right side, you'll see fall, winter, spring, and summer quarter. And those are the memory verses that are associated with what we're studying at that time. So as you look at the columns, write down the date of the day that that particular child said that memory verse. It should be explanatory. Now, the one that gets confusing is on the very far right side. You'll see the daily Bible reading schedule there. And it says week, and then there's 1 through 52. Which week it is not that important. What you need to write is a 0 through a 7. You don't have to write anything if they didn't read, but 1 through 7 would be what you need to indicate if they read one day or if they read all 7 days that week. And again, we really want to encourage the children to be reading their Bibles because that is God's Word, and that's obviously very important. And we get points for these things, and there's a calculating section down on the bottom left that will sort of walk you through how to account for the points, and then we will try to open a MemoryWorks store where that they can use those points to be able to go and buy little things, bouncy balls and bookmarks and these kinds of things. So you'll want to get all these things done in about the first 10 minutes of class, and then of course, before you hand it off to the teacher, take a minute, take some prayer requests from the kids and pray for and with them. Maybe have one of the boys lead a prayer, however you choose to do that. But take those prayer requests and pray with the children. That's the journeyman role here at Waterview. So thank you very much for participating in this. As always, let me know if you have questions or if I can help you in any way. You can call me, email me, djones@waterview.org. Let me know how I can help you so that you can be successful. Thank you for helping with us, and be strong and courageous.